I have been publishing Speakers Magazine, working primarily with speakers and authors, love books, and really telling people how to position themselves and how to really get out there and get known, hence the name of the podcast, right? So, one of the first things that I really want to talk about, we're going to dig into how to pitch the media when you're brand new. It's like, well, where do you start? Okay, I'll tell you about where to start. How to position yourself as newsworthy. Quick story about something that is newsworthy that just happened yesterday. My in-laws, bless their heart, Lawrence and Carrie Perry, they were celebrating their 75th wedding anniversary. And that's pretty unusual. Actually, we looked it up and say, how unusual is that? That they have been married 75 years. High school sweethearts still married, right? Still in love and still good, healthy in heart and mind. So we looked it up, and 0.001%, less than 1% of any couple in the United States have been married 75 years or more. So we thought that was a good, what they call human interest story. What does that mean? Meaning that that's interesting as someone who would like to listen to the news. Because if you listen to the news, primarily it's shooting, it's car wrecks, it's disasters, it's accidents, it's like bad news, bad news, bad news after bad news. So you do need, they need a news hole that is pretty uplifting. And this is a really good story. So what I did is I wrote an alert and basically led with that fact and said less than 1%, actually 0.0016% of all couples in the United States have made this feat. And I talked about Lawrence and Carrie Perry and how their anniversary, 1950, December 2nd, and how we're celebrating with a luncheon, da da da, this and that. Well, got picked up by our 24-hour news station, sent it to the producer at the news desk. He thought it was a good story. He said, hey, are they available for an interview on the phone? And of course, they did a 10-minute interview. They were so excited. They woke up early on December 2nd. They got all dressed and everything. I was like, is it just a phone interview, Mom, Dad? So they did that and they did the interview and it ran all day, every hour on WWJ 950. And it's on the website. So I'll put the link down there at the bottom so you can hear their interview. And they gave advice on how does one stay married for 75 years. Then also we pitched it to television stations. And how far often? So people always ask, well, how far often? Well, with 24-hour news stories, with 24-hour news station, they primarily need news 24 hours.